I guess this would be the shin dive kick? Does this ever happen to you? I bet it does. If you have meter, dive kick is a great whiff punish. Jumping over mid-hitting moves takes no time at all, and dive kick starts up so quickly that it offers up a free reaction whiff punish against long dominant pokes. The trade-off is that it's very expensive as a technique. Despite its reliability, it's very low damage. There are other options when you suspect big pokes from the opponent, such as letting a 5H rip in neutral to clip their startup. The 8 active frames means it's like letting them stick their own hand into a blender. The problem is that, should the opponent rely on movement alone in that moment, they keep themselves safe and free to punish a whiff 5H on reaction. You can try to challenge forward movement with 2H, but forward movement, thanks to dash macros and such, are pretty strong in Guilty Gear. Some characters have exceptional options post 2H on block. Not to mention, most of Faust's dominant pokes are also weak to air approach, making hedging against multiple options in neutral fairly difficult. You don't necessarily want to forego poking to be able to anti-air. Faust traditionally likes to 2P to cover his front from approach, while leaving himself available to anti-air just in case. But Faust doesn't necessarily have the best mid-range tools after he lands 2P against approach. So what do we do? Is there something better? Something as active as 5H would be nice. Something with less whiff recovery than that would be fantastic. And maybe something to challenge the air as well? The answer is a dive kick done close to the ground. It doesn't seem like much, but a low dive kick is a great tool for covering the aforementioned situations. It's exceptionally active, as the active frames don't end until the move lands. And unlike 5H, it recovers immediately on whiff, making it innately protected from reaction whiff punishes. It's even enough on block and on hit to give you the means to contest the opponent afterwards as well, depending on the range and the height. A low dive kick is more plus than a high one. That can be much better than the situation post 2H, where item toss is too unsafe, and a raw 2H leaves you very minus for little benefit due to safe movement. Some moves that normally crush your long pokes, like 2H, will eat shit. Air dashes struggle as well. Air dash normals often only come out later for some characters. And if you do happen to whiff punish someone, the dive kick is so low, you're at advantage in some cases. Unlike high dive kick at the start of the video. So how will they adjust to this newfound threat, this super low dive kick? The dive kick is not disjoint, so sticking out any move with a decent active hitbox on a read will win. Most characters have some sort of disjoint mid-range button with a lot of active frames, just like your 5H. I wonder if you can see where I'm going with this. Some characters may have less committal ways to completely avoid any hitbox the dive kick might present. This is due to disjointed options or just going up and over the hitbox. If your character has a long, high-hitting option, they can also go after the startup, which is your rising jump frames plus the 10 frames of dive kick startup. So what do the majority of these options lose handily to? Doing F-all, and whiff punishing them. Most of the options presented here to beat low dive kick all seem to do very poorly against you just standing around and waiting for an opportunity to punish. If not a punish, then you'll at least be granted an advantageous situation if you have the read on their adjustment. With any luck, this will drive them back towards plays that don't challenge the dive kick well at all. A mixture of this long, low-to-the-ground dive kick and reactive defensive play might be the key to giving you the upper hand in neutral. Both are strong used together, but weak when one is missing from the game plan. Anyways, thanks for watching.